Welcome! Thank you for joining us for the 2021 Eagle Awards, presented by the Office of Student Activities and Engagement, the Center for Community Engagement, and the James Farmer Multicultural Center. My name is Amber Brown.
And I'm Quinn Lippitz, and we'll be your hosts for this evening.
Tonight we recognize students and student organizations for their outstanding leadership and service in our community. This is a special occasion, and we're glad that you're here to share it with us.
Before we begin, we'd like to take a moment to recognize all the students who have embodied the spirit of leadership and service in loving, dedicated, and influential ways. We've all worked so hard to come together to celebrate one another and keep everyone uplifted, and that deserves a huge virtual round of applause. We want to take every opportunity to appreciate everyone who makes UMW the place we like to call home.
Absolutely. Home is where the heart is.
To start off our Eagle Awards ceremony this year, we will now have a few words from the president of the university, Dr. Troy Pano.
Hi, I want to congratulate all the Eagle Awards recipients. I'm so proud of you. Mary Washington has community service, community engagement, and leadership in its DNA. It's integral to our mission and to our vision, and you really embody that. All that you have done for this community, your service, your leadership, you've made us better. Communities are better when people like you step up and you give and you help and you use your talents for other people. We've been going through a crisis this past year, and it's people like you that hold communities together. One of our biggest public purposes is to produce good citizens who are going to go back to their communities and make them better. You represent that, and I'm very proud of you. Congratulations for everything you've accomplished here at Mary Washington, but also, most importantly, everything you have done to make us better. Thank you.
Now for our Eagle Awards. We'll introduce each award, followed by a special message for each recipient. We'll also be highlighting programs and organizations who have done amazing things this year. Very exciting. Let's get into it.
Individual awards recognize students who have excelled in the areas of leadership and service. They give of themselves, not for the hope of recognition or reward, but because they feel called to serve their fellow students and community. These awards recognize students from across the entire campus who are committed to making Mary Washington a better place. And now we will begin announcing the awards. Take it away, Amber.
Oh, didn't see you there. The Distinguished Bachelor of Liberal Studies Award is awarded to a student who has excelled academically, as well as been a model student in our community. Now reading the winner of the 2021 Distinguished Bachelor of Liberal Studies Award is Dr. Pam Groth, the chair of the selection committee.
It is with great honor to announce Michael Passera as the recipient of the Alumni Association Distinguished BLS Graduate Award. Michael serves as the fire chief with Quantico Fire and Emergency Services and really stood out with how much he gives back to his field with volunteering 20 hours a week with the Chancellor Volunteer Fire and Rescue. Best of luck to you, Michael, as you head off to VCU for graduate studies in Homeland Security and Emergency Preparedness.
Congratulations, and Quinn, back to you.
Taste of Asia. One of the most popular cultural events on campus is the annual Taste of Asia program, sponsored by the Asian Student Association. Even with facing the challenge of hosting this multifaceted event in a virtual format, the leadership of ASA rose to the occasion and coordinated a very dynamic and engaging program that featured several performances, including an exhilarating lion dance act by the Laughing Dragon Kung Fu School, an impressively choreographed dance routine by the UMW K-pop Dance Club, and a breathtaking, show-stopping performance by our own Eagle Bhangra dance team. A special performance was given by a Tahitian dance group who demonstrated the rhythmic dances of the Pacific Island culture. In addition, the always stunning fashion show gave our students the opportunity to walk the runway in showing off their different Asian-styled fashion attire. Lastly, members of the ASA Executive Board showed their culinary skills in a live cooking demonstration of various delicious Asian dishes, such as a steak fried rice, lumpia, and butter chicken. We could all smell the wonderful food through Zoom. This event was well coordinated and beautifully implemented by ASA.
For over 100 years, Mary Washington students have been an integral part of the Fredericksburg community. During their time here, many selflessly give back to the community by providing service to local nonprofit agencies. Each year, the Alumni Association recognizes one individual who not only excels academically, but has also made service to the community a part of their time here at UMW. Reading the nomination is Dr. Pam Groth, Chair of the Selection Committee.
It is my pleasure to announce both Abigail Bayan and Laiba Murad as the recipient of the Alumni Association Award for Outstanding Senior dedicated to community service. Abigail and Laiba co-founded a charity called Care for Humanity, a local nonprofit organization that helps meet immediate food, shelter, and hygiene requirements for the homeless. Best of luck to you both as you embark on your medical career pathways.
Pay It Forward Day. CORE hosted the first ever Pay It Forward Day in November 2020. Under the circumstances of the pandemic, CORE had to readjust its annual events to meet MMDC guidelines. Pay It Forward Day provided students with a safe way to get involved with service outdoors. Students participated in various projects including an on-campus cleanup, mulching with Tree Fredericksburg, and a river cleanup. In addition to Pay It Forward Day, CORE held a Pay It Forward Week where students could fill out cards of gratitude for their friends, classmates, professors, or anyone who has made an impact on them.
The Alumni Association Award for Outstanding UMW Senior goes to a student demonstrating a combination of academic excellence, leadership, and service to Mary Washington. Now reading the nomination is Dr. Pam Groth, Chair of the Selection Committee. Congratulations to our winner.
This year's recipient of the Alumni Association Award for Outstanding UMW Senior is Alexander Lee. Alexander has an outstanding record of involvement on and off UMW's campus, along with significant service to his community. He also played an integral role on several ambitious student initiatives, including Day of Democracy. Congratulations, Alexander, and best of luck to you as you pursue your law degree.
The Leader in Service Award recognizes an underclassman student who has demonstrated exceptional commitment to the community, either locally, regionally, nationally, or globally. The student must have demonstrated outstanding initiative in planning, organizing, and executing community service activities, while also demonstrating the ability to cooperate with other organizations either on or off campus. Reading the winning nomination for the Leader in Service Award is Claudia Woods.
Hi Lou, I'm making this video because I want you to know that somebody recognizes your hard work and how much you care and your achievements. It does not go unnoticed, and you're so integral to the University of Mary Washington. We are so lucky to have you. I love you, Lou.
Halloweens. Halloweens is the annual Halloween celebration that takes place at the end of October. This Halloweens, the event was broken down into two parts, a pumpkin decorating contest and a goodie bag giveaway. There were 3 different categories that students could enter their pumpkins: UMW, Spooky, and Other. Students picked up pumpkins and a set of paint pens from SAE. Once the students had picked up their materials, they were then asked to post their pumpkin and tag at UMW Class Council and use the hashtag UMW Halloweens 2020 or submit photos to a Google form. On October 30th, 2020, goodie bags were handed out in the lobby of the UC from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. While the goodie bags were being handed out, there was also an additional table with extra pumpkins and paint pens for students to take. Students submitted lots of designs and got their artwork featured on Class Council's social media.
The newest Eagle Award, introduced just last year, is the James Farmer Defining a Legacy Award. Farmer started before his passing that the issue of inclusion and equality for Black Americans is even harder in a contemporary setting. And it is for that reason that we reflect on his legacy. If you didn't know, now you know. This award is given to a student, staff, or faculty member who creates a direct action project, overcomes a substantial obstacle, challenges an oppressive system, and spreads their cause.
Honestly, Mr. Williams is a true legend. I'm so blessed and honored to have met him. He has always been in my corner since the very first day that I met him, and it's been a privilege seeing him grow over my time here. He is continuously pushing for the diversity, inclusion, and representation of his students on campus, even though he could be working somewhere else for much better pay. He dedicates himself to the young people at this institution, and for that, he deserves this award. Congratulations, Mr. Williams.
Cross-cultural exchange. Students educating and empowering for diversity did an outstanding job with this year's first virtual cross-cultural exchange. The event allowed students to explore groups in the Multicultural Leadership Council, learning more about individual groups' activities and how the MLC functions collaboratively. SEED facilitated a fun and engaging Kahoot game to get participants involved with MLC groups and quiz everyone on trivia about each organization in attendance. It was a great mixture of entertaining and informative and really allowed each MLC group to showcase their unique personality.
The Clara Boyd Wheeler Award is awarded to a graduating senior who exemplifies grace, spirit of service, and the ability to change lives. To read their nomination for this year's recipient of the Clara Boyd Wheeler Award is Dr. Sarah Deweese.
Hi, I'm Sarah Deweese, the Associate Director of the Center for Community Engagement on campus. I nominated Stephanie Tercios for the Clara Boyd Wheeler Award because she truly exemplifies the spirit of service at UMW. Stephanie was active in Students Helping Honduras and traveled to Honduras on a service trip in 2018. She also participated in an alternative service break trip in 2019 and was very active in UMW votes. Thank you, Stephanie, for all your great work at UMW, and we will miss you.
Kwanzaa. The Black Student Association did a phenomenal job in hosting the last major cultural event for the fall semester, the annual Kwanzaa ceremony. It was a magnificent tribute to the cultural ancestors representing the different affinity groups at UMW. There was a great show of collaboration and support by at least 15 cultural and social justice clubs participating in one of the most significant parts of the ceremony. The program was further enriched by a blend of dance performances, including those of the UMW Praise Dance Club and the African Student Union Dancers. Will Moore provided a powerful and thought-provoking spoken word presentation that added another amazing dimension to the program. It was a wonderful and touching way to end the fall semester cultural programming for the campus community.
Elizabeth Liz Baumgarten-Hagee was committed to service as a student here at UMW and helped found Community Outreach and Resources, also known as CORE. The Elizabeth M. Baumgarten Leadership Award is awarded to a senior for outstanding service to the university and the community. Reading the nomination for this year's recipient is Dr. Sarah Deweese.
Allison Grant has been committed to community engagement, volunteer work, and service during all 4 of her years here at UMW. She's been involved with CORE since her freshman year and served as a staff director for the last 3 semesters. She was also active in several other programs such as BEAM and UMW Sustainability. Allison has exhibited outstanding service to the university and community, and her passion, drive, and professionalism as a leader have inspired many other students to participate in community engagement programs at UMW. Thank you, Allison, for all you did.
Sabor Latino. The Latino Student Association hosted an amazing culminating event for their annual Latino Identities Month celebration. Sabor Latino, which means Latin flavor, showcased the best of different aspects of Latinx culture, including thrilling dance performances and a beautiful fashion show featuring many cultural styles and designs. One of the most fascinating features of the event was the live, authentic Latin cuisine cooking demonstrations provided by a couple of the executive board members of LSA and their family members as sous chefs. These student chefs produced dishes worthy of their own show on the Food Network channel. It was a very entertaining and enlightening event for everyone.
The Unsung Hero Award recognizes a student whose actions positively impacted their club, organization, or the university, while a member but not serving in a formal leadership position. This award focuses on students who took initiative throughout the year to help their club or organization achieve their goals from behind the scenes. Reading their nomination for this year's recipient is Mr. Chris Williams.
Hello, my name is Chris Williams and I'm the Assistant Director of the James Farmer Multicultural Center. It is my distinct honor and privilege to congratulate Miss Mandy Bird on being the recipient of this year's Eagle Award for being an unsung hero. For the past 2 years, Mandy has played an integral role in the success of the Social Justice and Leadership Summit, as well as serving as our center's intern last spring semester. She can be counted on to do many things. She is a person of many talents, and we're so fortunate to have her both here in the center and on this campus as a student leader. She serves in a variety of leadership roles, and she thrives in each one of them. Congratulations, Mandy. You are so deserving of this award, and I look forward to working with you for one more year. Take care.
The Prince Woodard Emerging Leader Award is given to rising sophomores, juniors, and seniors who have stepped up and taken on leading roles in their organization. Recipients of this award have shown tremendous leadership capacity or ability in their organization. Examples include helping to plan successful programming or events that benefited the club, organization, or campus as a whole. Reading their nomination for this year's recipient of the Prince Woodard Emerging Leader Award is Breezy Reeves.
Hello, so I nominated Maya Simone Jenkins for this award because Maya is an extraordinary leader. Maya is the head author of the NAACP UMW Police Report. She is an outstanding leader. Her energy is contagious, how she loves people, how she gets people hyped up, whether it's saying period or dancing or singing songs. Maya is just a beautiful person inside and out, and I know no one more deserving of this beautiful award. Congrats, Maya. So proud of you.
MLK Day of Service. The MLK Day of Service is an annual event co-sponsored by the James Farmer Multicultural Center and the Center for Community Engagement. This year was the first time Day of Service was held virtually, with students completing take-home projects like making fleece blankets and scarves for students in the Fredericksburg Public Schools, creating greeting cards for residents of Falls Run Nursing Home, building hygiene kits for residents of the Empower House Shelter, and completing various projects in the Fredericksburg area. In all, this event saw an incredible number of volunteers who made this project a huge success. The JFMC and CCE were thrilled at the response, and we cannot wait to see you all again next year.
It takes a lot of work to achieve goals from behind the scenes. With that in mind, I'd like to present the Giving Tree Award. This award is presented to a current faculty or staff member who has shown dedication to the students and student organization's growth. They have supported the quality of life of students at UMW and actively participate at student events. They advocate for students, and they bring a new and significant contribution to UMW that has not existed before. Reading this Giving Tree Award winner is my mentee, Sarah Basemore.
Thank you, Ms. Betsy. Ms. Betsy, I'm so excited to share with you today that while many students may not get to cross paths with you during their time here at Mary Washington, we have all had the pleasure to during our time in quarantine and isolation. We know how kind you've been and how giving you've been, and for that reason, I'm very excited to share with you that you have won the Giving Tree Award. Congratulations!
Into the Streets. CORE's annual September event, Into the Streets, is quintessential to CORE's mission. Into the Streets sends UMW students out into the Fredericksburg community to help our local nonprofits with service projects. Into the Streets brings students together to help out the community that serves us. Students can choose to participate in one of several community service projects at local nonprofit agencies. Past projects have included yard work for different organizations, walking dogs at the SPCA, making meals for the homeless shelter, doing crafts with the elderly at a local retirement facility, and river beautification with Friends of the Rappahannock.
The Alex Naden Award is a special award where we honor the memory of a UMW student. Alex Naden was a senior class officer who graduated from Mary Washington College in 2003. He was a member of the rugby team and worked at Giant and in the underground. What made Alex so special was who he was, not just what he did. He made every person he spoke with feel special. He was authentic, he was funny, he was warm, and he was caring. He was an amazing communicator, and he always had a smile on his face and a ton of energy committed to everything he did. Sadly, Alex lost his life in April of 2003 as a result of a car accident. In his honor, we present this award to a person who best embodies the character that Alex so willingly and exceptionally personified. Reading the nomination for this year's recipient of the Alex Naden Award is Dr. Marian Sanford.
Hello, I'm Marian Sanford, Director of the James Farmer Multicultural Center. It is my distinct pleasure to say congratulations, Angela, on winning the Alex Naden Award. You have been a phenomenal student leader in numerous clubs and activities, including the African Student Union Club and the RISE Peer Mentoring Program. You have truly embodied the spirit of this award and made a difference in the lives and experiences of so many other students at UMW. You are very deserving of this award, and I wish you all the best in your future endeavors. Congratulations again.
Rocktoberfest. Rocktoberfest was a campus-wide scavenger hunt to find as many rubber ducks as possible. Hidden all the way from the apartments to Eagle Landing, students searched for rubber ducks and then sent pictures to class council. The students that found the most were rewarded with prizes such as a JBL clip speaker, AirPods, and a Polaroid camera. Any student who found a duck was able to pick up a custom UMW hat with a duck on it. This event was a great opportunity for students to explore campus and get out of their dorms that they had been trapped in due to COVID.
The Prince Woodard Outstanding Leader Award is given to a graduating senior who throughout their UMW career has made a substantial impact on the campus and beyond, while also exemplifying the values of honor, leadership, and service. Nominees for this award can be from any club or organization on campus, but they need to have been instrumental in helping the organization work towards its mission, as well as help plan and conduct successful programming. The student must have maintained a minimum of a 3.25 GPA to be eligible for this award. Reading their nomination for this year's recipient is Shalia Moore.
Hi, I'm Shalia Moore, and I nominated Jay Scott because she's the perfect role model for who I want to be as I evolve in my college career. I met Jay through the Student Transition Program. She was one of my counselors, and I really got to know her there. From the SDP program, she became my RISE peer mentor, and I feel like we really created a bond through the program, and she's just the perfect person. She's helped me get involved with Women of Color, African Student Union, and I even am the secretary of Coleman's UR Club because she is just the perfect role model. She's like, go out there, get involved and stuff, because you never know like when you have another chance to get involved in it. And I'm glad I nominated her, and I'm gonna miss her next year.
The Graceman Launch Award is also a very special award that honors the memory of a UMW student. The Mann family has established an endowment that provides an annual financial award to a graduating senior who will go out into the world and do the good that Grace would have done. In Grace's honor, we will be launching the next award recipient into the next phase of their life. The Graceman Launch Award is given to a graduating senior who is active in organizations that promote social justice and equality, social change, and/or advocates for victims of sexual assault or prejudice. This award honors those who exemplify a commitment to improving the lives of others through means of change in attitudes, behaviors, policies, laws, or even institutions. Lastly, this award is given to a graduating senior who is pursuing a career in support of those same goals and/or the advocacy of victims. To announce the recipient of the 2021 Graceman Launch Award, here's a short video from our Associate Vice President and Dean of Student Life, Dean Cedric Rucker.
The Mann family have created the Graceman Launch Award to recognize the work of our students to foster social change, social justice, and to implement understanding across many platforms. Each year, this award is given to a student who will continue to work in these arenas to bring about a world of understanding. This is a launch award dedicated to a senior each year. Each year, a committee meets to review applications of those individuals who distinguish themselves by service and who plan to continue service beyond their undergraduate tenure. This year's finalists are Jalen Scott, Angela Marie Sakpoli, and Jessica Lynch. It has been an honor for the committee to have the opportunity to review the amazing work of these students during the course of their time at Mary Washington. And we're so excited about the futures that lie before them. This year's recipient of the Graceman Launch Award is Jessica Lynch. Jessica has distinguished herself across her university years, dedicating herself to a variety of organizations and community endeavors, from Talk to the Hands, to SEED, to PRISM, to seeking to bring about a broader understanding of institutional and communal history in the city of Fredericksburg through her internship experiences. Jessica has been amazing, and we are so excited for what she will continue to dedicate her services and her talents to post her undergraduate years at Mary Washington. I'd like to say congratulations to Jessica Lynch. We thank you for all that you've done while here, and we are so excited to see what will unfold for you in the future. Congratulations.
Congratulations again to all our Eagle Award nominees and winners. Here now is Dr. Juliet Landfair, our Vice President of Student Affairs, with a few closing remarks.
Thank you, Amber. And the Eagle Award goes to, well, all of you deserve our gratitude for the incredible work that you've done this year that's helped move the mission of the University of Mary Washington forward. There's little more important than that. We want our students to go on after college and live the values of service and commitment to others. Well, those values are clearly already central to your lives. Please know how much you matter and how much your work matters to all of us at the university. We are incredibly, incredibly proud of you. So, good night and go Eagles.
Thank you, Dr. Landfair. And thank you all for joining us for the 2021 Eagle Award ceremony to celebrate all of their accomplishments. We hope you have a great evening, and we look forward to seeing you next spring at the 2022 Eagle Award ceremony.